Well, I first got involved with arts corps in high school. I was introduced to a recording and music production class by a friend of mine, and I started coming to this class, and I discovered this whole new world of audio production that I had never knew existed. You know, I was kind of experimenting with singing and music and my own songwriting at the time, and it opened me up to this world that was like, wow, I can actually produce my own music and record it in my own way.
So the first art corps class I took was an intro to film, taught by Brian Quist, and that class made the biggest impression on me. The couple things I noticed about it is that there was an equal balance of men and women in that class, even though we were youngsters, 13 or 14 years old. And there was local music incorporated into the film. There was a female poet who also did a lot of camera work, who incorporated a spoken word piece into it. There was some light acting. What was cool is that everyone actually contributed really obscure mediums to the film and created a film that was actually cohesive and emotional and powerful and had a message and was really profound for what it was trying to convey at the time, I think. And that of course left a huge impact on me.
2 weeks after I moved to Seattle, I went to a friend of a friend told me that I should go check out this writing circle that was happening at the public library on Capitol Hill. So I walked from school after class to the public library, and there was Roberto Ascalon, who was just the friendliest, most magnetic personality I'd probably ever met. And having just moved to Seattle a couple weeks before, I felt like an immediate sense of belonging.
When I was a young person, I feel like being a queer person of color who was also living with depression, it was hard to have those things that would give you the motivation to do anything. And then it was kind of I got into art, and it kind of pushed me into this community that was really supportive. It helped me find myself and then figure out what I wanted to do with my life.
I think that having the arts corps classes really set me up for a foundation of learning about the technical side of music. I think I would still be singing either way if I didn't learn about that side, but I think it really helps that I had that foundation opened up to me, because arts corps classes were the first time I ever even considered recording or music production in a different way rather than just performance.
Arts corps understands that creativity, that expression, that confidence is the foundation for one to be able to step into whatever discipline or whatever direction one wants to go into.
I feel like what has got me to where I am today was a lot of teaching artists who were around arts corps and were working for arts corps, because they were also Youth Speaks mentors, and I feel like they inspired me to be the person that they were for me, to be able to go into classrooms of any age and just be yeah, I just want to talk to you about how you're an amazing person, you have a voice, and I want to hear your story in any way that you want to tell it. And just giving somebody that kind of agency changes their whole outlook on life and everything that happens thereafter.